At my age, you know I've been to a lot of doctors. Healthcare partners, they really care. They're concerned about your health. They're all the best. I am Roberta, and I am a healthcare partner. Visit hcpnv.com to hear my story.
Well, it looks like there might be some progress as far as Willow Creek is concerned. There's going to be a consumer session coming up at the end of this month. We're going to speak to Wendy Barnett from Utilities, Inc.
Well, Willow Creek will probably be coming to the ownership of UICN. That was in the bankruptcy plan that was approved earlier. What we're waiting on right now is approval from the Public Utilities Commission of Nevada for our first phase of our plan for this property. And that first phase is really just to clean it up. There's a lot of health and environmental safety issues on this property, and those have to be remediated first. So what we propose to the commission is that UICN be allowed to come in and remediate the ponds that are in bad shape. We're actually proposing that we would eliminate 2 of the ponds that are overflow ponds and build a second receiving pond, and therefore there would be 2 receiving ponds. One could go offline while the other was maintained, that kind of thing. The pump houses are in a state of disrepair. They're set into a hill and the roofs are caving in, and so we'd just like to remove the housing around the pump houses and put up shade structures. And then for the rest of the land, there's about 140 dead trees that have to be removed, and then we're going to do some weed control and dust control just to stabilize the land. And that's really just the first phase. And then from there, what UICN has always kind of envisioned is a park green space, and been working with various members of the community about what this community park should look like and what we should do with it. We're having a consumer session on October 30th at 6 o'clock at the Calvada I Government Complex, the county complex. And people that have ideas for what they would like to see with this land, I would really love to hear them. They can leave me their card. We can be in contact later. But I really envision some kind of community park here. This consumer session will be very specific about phase 1. And phase 1 is the same for the pump houses and the same for the land. It's really about what do we do with the ponds. The ponds are stagnant, they're unhealthy, and they need to be remediated. And so that is a first order of business. The Nevada Division of Environmental Protection is very anxious to see that happen, as is UICN. Yes, we do need to irrigate. And right now, we would need the whole full 160 acres. Part of the phase 2 won't just be the community park and the development of the land. It'll be that we can actually come in once we own it and assess the irrigation system. The irrigation system is run by radios. Does that work? There's electricity involved. Does it work? Is it suitable on this property to actually put in what's called rapid infiltration basins that would recharge our groundwater source? And so there's a lot of opportunities on this land, but we need to own it to be able to evaluate those options.
Once again, the date and time of the consumer session.
The consumer session is on October 30th at 6 o'clock, and it's at the county complex at Calvada I.
Once again, that consumer session is going to be October 30th in the Calvada I at the Commissioner's Chambers. It all begins at 6 p.m. This is Deanna O'Donnell at Willow Creek for News 46.